Nomi Superstar, and we are at the Windyborough Arts Centre in Hillbrow, South Africa. Now today, it's Youth Day, and on Youth Day, we do Super Science! Come with me. So I promised you Super Science, and what you're about to see is incredible. It's called the Draw Bot. Check it out. So I'm here with the creator of this magic. This is Phil Joubert. Phil, how are you?
I'm great, thanks, and you, Nomi?
I'm interested. My mind is working. I want to know more about the Drawbot. I know it's a robot, but I want to know more.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it's kind of like a printer, but a little bit cooler because it does things on a flat surface and it sticks up and it prints in any pen that you give it. Now, Drawbot uses this very directly. You can see that these arms rotate around here. There's even a mass down at the bottom there. I've recycled a water bottle there. We believe in recycling. And the really cool thing is that you can calculate the extra mass which is hanging off here depending on the angle, and then Drawbot will try and figure out how to draw straight lines based on all of those factors.
Okay, now let's look at how you made this thing.
Okay.
Now I looked on the internet. I look at the internet, I watch videos, you know, and on one of the Drawbots they created it from an old CD drive.
Yeah.
Wow! So you can make this from like old electronics that you're not using.
Absolutely. I mean, the circuit board you see over there is actually harvested out of a normal inkjet printer. And yeah, you can see the batteries around. Most of this is actually reused materials.
Did you hear that? So there is a use for the CD player. It's not completely out of fashion. So Phil, the show is called Hidden Science. So I want you to show me, where is the science in this?
I'm glad you asked that. There's actually tons of science everywhere. You can see the servo over here. So what's happening is that the pen is pushing away, coming towards. You can see that sometimes it leaves little gaps in the writing. And it can do that because it's got a servo motor. Now, servo motors are a really clever little electrical motor that knows exactly where it is. So it can say push away, don't draw, or let go and let the pen draw. The beautiful thing about it is it's not like I have to open up a science textbook to be able to see it. And most of the stuff you can learn from other people, but listening in class really does help.
So actually what you're telling me is that in order to do this super science, you basically need to know something about programming.
It doesn't mean that you have to be a programmer, just be curious enough to find out from the web, maybe ask somebody that knows. The really cool thing about these is there's a big community of people that are helping each other. The open source community, you kind of learn from one another. So if there's a little bit of maths that you need to know, so I had to learn a whole bunch of trigonometry. You can kind of see the triangles figuring themselves out over here. So what I had to figure out is how do I draw a straight line if this triangle is constantly changing.
Now you're holding this thing. I'm asking myself, how did you make it?
So these are 3D printed parts. The only part on here which I bought is actually the pen over there and this little servo over there, and everything else which you see in black and blue is actually 3D printed plastic. This was made mostly like on my kitchen counter. I don't need like a metal fabricating plant. It's really easy. The beauty of 3D printing is I put this together in a week from scratch. It was no design, I didn't download it, I made it all myself.
Wow.
And all these parts fit together beautifully. I mean, there's these really nice gears that go around there.
So if you have a creative, inquiring mind, there's super science everywhere. What kind of a brain do you have to be able to achieve such scientific prowess such as this?
Okay, now, I'm so glad you asked that. Now, a lot of people kind of think that you have to be like super genius, smart to figure out all these things. You don't. Most of genius is just sticking with the problem.
What? How super science was that? Phil, thank you so much for teaching us about the Drawbot. Literally, the artistic robot. Now you heard Phil. You don't have to be like a crazy mathematical scientific to be a scientist. You just have to have an inquiring mind and stick to it. I'm going to see you next week because I know you want to learn more about hidden science. Right now, I think I'm going to go dance with it.